Welcome to stage the absolutely brilliant Tiff Stevenson!
But I don't know if you're aware of this, but our government has plans to put minimum pricing on alcohol. Yeah, we don't want that, do we, Camden? No, it's going to put up the price of the everyday vodka in Tesco's, isn't it? I'll tell you what, when you buy a bottle of that and a pregnancy test at 3 a.m. Staff in Tesco's get a little bit judgy. I say staff, I do mean self-service checkout. They think I'll be stood there at 3 o'clock in the morning with a bottle of cheap vodka in one hand, pregnancy test in the other, arguing with a machine that's telling me I've got an unexpected item. Is it How Deep Is Your Love?
That's not deep enough, is it, by the way?
No, just speaking for all the ladies, 4% is not deep enough.
Julie Neville.
Is it the amount of hair that Donald Trump has managed to spread across his entire head? Is it Donald Trump reveals lists of women he would bang if they weren't related to him? His record with women is atrocious. The problem is he's telling women what they should do with their wombs. And he came out and he said, I think women should be punished for having an abortion. I think his mum should be punished for not having one.
What were the British delegates warned about at the summit?
Oh, honey traps.
A lot of honey traps going on.
That's why it's good having a woman in charge, though, because Theresa's not going to fall for that. Like, we're instantly suspicious when someone wants to be friends with us out of the blue. It's like, what are you after? My job, my boyfriend? I'll kill you. Keith Vaz, Keith Vaz, Keith Vaz. Yes.
Why is Keith Vaz in the news this week?
Well, it's because he was with some male escorts and he lied to protect his identity. He said that he was a washing machine salesman. He didn't mention a brand, but he did say there would be a heavy load.
Yeah.
Our UK correspondent, Tiff Stevenson. Tiff, welcome to The Weekly. You'll be joining us throughout the year. Will the birth of the royal baby affect the election?
I think it probably will affect the election in terms of how they're going to split the news coverage. I think it will go in favour of the new royal baby. I mean, I genuinely thought Kate Middleton was going to give birth to 5 miles of bunting. Such was the fevered, jingoistic sense of expectation outside the hospital. You know, people were doing cervix updates, really inappropriate stuff. I think the only thing I know for certain, though, you know, the baby's called Charlotte and that she's a girl, and so I guess the one thing we know for certain is she'll definitely earn 19.7% less than George. Well, it is the government doing what they said they'd do, but what's important to remember is because of the way our voting system works, actually less than 37% of the public voted the Tories in. So a lot of people don't agree with their policies. A lot of people think that it's just a bunch of posh boys from Eton taking away everyone's money, mainly because it's a bunch of posh boys from Eton taking away everyone's money. I think the worst thing that magazines do is they perpetuate trends, really bad trends, right? I don't know how you guys feel about vajazzling. But I genuinely believe it is a plot by religious groups to get gay men interested in vaginas. By making them look like disco balls. I told my mum about the vajazzling, right? I said, Mum, they do this thing now where they put Diamante on your downstairs. And my mum just went, vajazzling? In my day, you were lucky if you gave it a wash.
Thank you very much, Jeff.
And Oscar Pistorius has jumped the gun, and for that, he'll only get 6 years. And that's a world record from Usain Bolt, 9.5 in one night. The Bloods have come back from the lab, but the Crips are held up in traffic. Egg collects foot shavings like a bastard.
Unlikely things to hear in hospital.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hunt wing. For goodness sake, Mr. Wallace, please take your penis out of there. That's not what organ donor means. I got in trouble recently for saying something about the Kardashians on TV. It was first thing in the morning. We were doing sort of a newspaper review. And there was a picture of Kim Kardashian. And next to the picture was a tweet that she'd done that day. Now, I'm going to tell you the tweet. I'm not going to change a word of it. I just want you to know she put this out into the universe as a thought. The tweet said, "Oh my God, if I ever lost my BlackBerry, I would, like, literally kill myself." And all I said was, someone should mug her. At which point the TV presenter said, "I don't think it's appropriate to joke about suicide on breakfast television." And I said, "Assisted." You've been lovely. I've been Tiff Stevenson. Good night.